Evening all. Call me Dave. How's it going? Yeah. Let's have a little bit of fun, shall we? I went to the sperm bank the other day. Was asked to provide a sample. They sent me to a little cubicle and they gave me this muggy magazine. They said, lucky magazine, you know, playing with the old cock. I took my sample to reception when this receptionist, she'd buggered off for lunch. I stood there with this little pot in my fucking hand, 45 minutes. Stood there like a melon. She come back and I gave her the pot and she said, well, sir, that's been there for too long. You'll need to do another sample. I said, come again? She said, well, yeah. You know? And I just learnt, fellas, and now fucking paying for donations at the sperm bank. And just to think of all the money we've fucking let slip through our fingers over the years, you know what I mean, fellas? And you cock. What do you call an Asian man with a 12-inch cock? We're too long. There is some out there, I'm sure. Missus been on this new diet, fruit, veg, tofu, fucking herbal teas, all that stuff. She said, I'm going to do this until I look like Claudia Schiffer. She had 2 cups of it and it went through her like a fucking Porsche. I said, you look like Claudia Shitter now. You spent about 2 hours on the fucking Kermit on the toilet. You know what I mean? Claudia Shitter. Sorry. Diet Coke break. Oh, drop of red stuff. Good for your blood, they say. Good for your blood. Try and keep your blood. I was in a restaurant the other day. This young lad came in and he said, in the restaurant, I'd like a cappuccino and a tuna panini. I fucking laugh at my fucking guts would go. I said, I'm sure that's pronounced fucking panini, mate. Fucking tuna panini. My mate's little girl come back from school holding a violin case. She hadn't joined the mafia, you know. They were handing them out in the fucking school, you know. And then my mate, he said, I'm going to learn with her and help her along. I said, well, it's another string to your bow, mate, isn't it? Another fucking string to your bow. Yeah. Do you like my new mask? Only an ugly fucker could wear this and look good, eh? Yeah. I saw this car sticker the other day when I was walking down the road up here. And this is what it said on the car sticker. It said, if you're going to get right up my arse, at least buy me a drink first and pull me fucking hair. I thought, if you just use some stupid chat-up lines and act like a right bell end on there, that would have covered the whole situation. But what a sticker. She had to get right up my arse, buy me a drink and pull me hair, you know. Okay. Anyway. Someone said this to me the other day, a workman is only as good as his tools. You ever heard that? What a load of old shite. If you can give a complete fucking bell end, a fucking Makita fucking tool set, he won't know how to use it. He won't know how to fucking build or fix something, will he? He'll fuck it right up. But you give a good workman a fucking screwdriver and a chisel and he'll still make you a fucking table leg because he's a good workman. Good tools help, but you need to know how to fucking use them. Rant over. Well, how are we going on about here, cock? Good tools. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Ever heard that? My fucking art teacher. She took one look at my GCSE coursework and she said, do you know what this painting is? I said, no, go on, tell me. She said, it's shite. 2 words. Fucking 1,000 words. Someone said to me, all good things come to he who waits. I've been waiting 40 fucking years. Look at me. I look like a right old cock, don't I? Big old cock with a tash. It's a German. Well, I got this one from Germany. With a tash. Did I fuck? It's eBay. Someone said to me, all you need is love. I thought, what about fucking air and water and food? Don't get me wrong, love is amazing. If you're the right person, but it ain't all you fucking need, is it? Hold your breath for 5 minutes, see what happens. Don't do that. I'm just joking. I'm a fucking comedian. Fucking hell. Ask a silly question and get a silly answer. Why do you want to be a politician? Fucking train driver earns the same money and has a clear conscience. Yeah. Ask no questions, hear no lies. I wish that was fucking true. There are lies everywhere. Everywhere you look. Another sip. This is good shit. Aldi's own version. Chateau Neuf de Cac. Tastes alright though. Can't beat the prices. Fucking hell, £4 for a bottle of red. Can't beat that. Behind every great man, there is a great woman. I tell you, my friends Roger and Dick would disagree with that, because Roger likes Dick right behind him most nights, you know. When you're going for a job interview, some plank always says, just be yourself. Who else can you fucking be? You, ain't you? You can dress up, and some blokes even chop their cock off, but they're still them. They just haven't got a cock or dressed up in some other clothes. You're still you. You'll always be you. Even under the disguise. Honestly, I look right. Don't I? Another one. Boys will be boys. That's not entirely true these days, is it? Go back to my last comment. Cheats never prosper. Yeah, right. You own an energy company and you put the bills up by 75%. And last year you only made $2 billion in profit. Ain't that cheating? And they prospered very, very well. 2 billion, very, very well. They must be skinned, eh? Just imagine if you only had 2 billion in the bank. You'd have to put your prices up and all, wouldn't you? Yeah, Christmas comes once a year. Like people who have been married for a while. So my mate tells me. Yeah, a Hoover is a wedding present, because it still sucks. Crime does not pay. Fucking hell, unless you can get away with it. Look around. Yeah, do unto others as you'd have them do to you. Ladies, this does not mean you can go and fuck everybody. Just because they fucked you. Yeah. Easy come, easy go. This must be the relationship advice that they give to young people today. You know. Someone said, you need to fight fire with fire. This is just fucking stupid. You'll get burnt more. Get a fucking bucket of water, will you, and stop being an idiot. Or sand. Mr. Sandman. Give a man a fish and feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish and feed him for a lifetime. But today, if you teach a man to fish, he'll sit on a riverbank all day drinking fucking beer. I see it all the time. Run down the river. You know, fish come out, fucking says, don't put me back in there, it's fucking filthy. Honesty is the best policy. Try that on the internet, you'll be fucking arrested. And if at first you don't succeed, try again. I agree with this one, but just for giggles, if at first you don't succeed, don't fucking take up parachute jumps. You know what I mean? Splat. Laugh and the world laughs with you. Yeah, right, I laugh now and every cunt is offended. Laughter is the best medicine. It's a good one. That's not true. You break your leg and you're in absolute agony. You arrive at A&E and a doctor goes, nope, that didn't help. One little fucking bit. That's not the best medicine. Try some fucking painkillers. Life begins at 40. Anyone on 40 on here? Not fucking true. Life gets better the moment you own your emotions and you make your life better. Don't put an age on anything. Be happy. Confession is good for the soul. Not if you're in fucking police custody, it isn't. You have the right to remain silent. I'd fucking use that one. Do you know what I mean? Practice makes perfect. Depends how much you fucking practice. Prevention is better than cure. That's lucky because there are no fucking cures today, are there? And if there are, you're not allowed to fucking talk about it. You know what I mean? Also, cures are not very lucrative, you know. And we live in a money world, don't we? Money, money, money. Oh, you heard this one. 50's a new 40. But when you get a speeding ticket and you fucking say that, it kind of takes a good feeling away, you know? Honestly, officer, 50 is a new 40. Fuck you, you're speeding. Talk is cheap unless you're a social media influencer. Because you get paid for it, don't you? I'm getting fed up with these old sayings now, cock. I've got a fucking jaw ache here. A rubber band stuck around me fucking neck. The other day I was harassed by some fucking oil protesters telling me that CO2 is a poisonous gas. That's what fucking plants breathe, right? Dickhead. And then they give us air. He weren't very fucking smart. I asked the bloke, I said, what's a glacier? And he said, that's the bloke who fitted me double glazing windows last week. They're not very smart. My friend just got a nice new tattoo on his left breast. And he said, what do you think of this tattoo? And I said, I think it's a nice tattoo, mate. Is this on his left breast? It's a tattoo, isn't it? Why people do this themselves, I'll never know. I saw a young girl the other day. She must have only been about 11 or 12. She had tattoos under her eyes. I was like, what happens if you're happy next week? What do you do, fucking tip X them out? A little while ago, I grew my hair longer. You can't tell. My mate said I look like John Travolta. I said, fuck off, this is fat, not grease. You know what I mean? John Travolta. I mean, a chin lock. And what's wrong with these phone companies? Every time I pick my phone up, I get loads of buzzing. It never stops. And you pick up, it says, read your weekly report. Like you don't know what you did on your phone for the week. They never leave your fucking hand, do they? I don't need a weekly report. I've got enough shit to read. Weather reports, emails, prompts, likes, thumbs up. I've got nothing better to do. I read them all at one point in the day and fucking switch it off. I want to have some fun, do some good stuff. Fucking pizza adverts, eBay adverts, random women with huge chests on TikTok asking to be my friend. Like I've got a breast fetish or something. And they're huge. The sort that you'd use to sell a car with. You know, you have someone laying on your car with their knockers out. You don't get her with the car, you know. You just get the fucking car. You could lay her across an old Skoda with her flaps out and you still wouldn't buy the fucking car, would you? You're not getting her with the car. Anyway, turn your phone off and get some well-earned rest, peace and quiet. Chill out for a bit. The other day I was speaking to a lady friend of mine and she said, you haven't been to see me for fucking months. I said, well, I'm working a lot and exercising is just really busy. So she said, come and have a cup of tea. So I got there, I got my cock out. Started having a Barclays and she laughed. She said, what are you doing, you wanker? I said, well, you said come and have a cup of tea. She said, well, I didn't mean in that fucking order, did I? Come and have a cup of tea. It's lucky I don't take everything literally, isn't it? Fucking hell. Oh, my mate got drunk at a nightclub a little while ago. You've done that, innit? Everyone's bloody done that, hasn't he? He went home with this lady and he said, well, I can't really remember much. And then the next day he was arrested for having unsolicited sex. I was like, what is unsolicited sex? So next time you're having a bit of fun with a woman at night time and she says, who's the man at the bottom of the bed with the suitcase? Say, that's me, Slizzer. I don't want to be having unsolicited sex with anyone. He's fucking filming it and writing it all down. She said yes. Yeah, big bell end out. You know, wet. Yeah. She was happy. Sign here. What the fuck has this world come to? Do you like this new mask? I like to be different. Underneath, I look like fucking Slough out of Goonies. I was in Primark the other day, and this young lad walked up to the attendant, and he said, excuse me, miss, could you help me? She said, yes, sir, what would you like? He said, I'd like a maternity bra, please. She said, what bust? He said, the fucking condom. Maternity bra. He wouldn't know what fucking size, would he? I was in somewhere with my mate, and he said he wanted a 6-inch, and I said, well, I'm happy with a 12-inch, you know. He got chatting to one of the girls who was serving, you know, behind the counter. There's always 2 or 3 in there. And they buggered off. They went round to the container to get something she needed. And get something out more like, you know what I mean? And it weren't frozen. And he said they ended up having some fun. And he went down on her and he come up, he went, ew. She went, what's wrong? He said, I thought you always ate fresh at Subway. He said, I ordered a panini, not a tuna panani. Fucking tuna panani. I hope you enjoyed that. It's been a little while, and I'm fucking knackered. So I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.